I hear so many people say I want to be in a relationship or I'm ready to meet my soulmate. And women, I want to talk to you first. A lot of you say you want a nice guy, but once you get a nice guy, you let go of him for the jerk. And you wonder why a man treats you so poorly. Does that make any sense?
I've seen guys speak to women with this much respect, and I deplore that. My mother is just totally, I grew up, my mother raised me, so I have this much respect for women, and I fight often because of that. And it gives me a lot of friends. I mean, I get a lot of friends, but I get a lot of friends because I have respect for women, ultra respect for women. But then, like I was liking this girl in Tam, and I'm extra nice, you know, extra gentleman. I'm extra just like, oh, you're beautiful and you deserve the best. And she told me I was too nice. I couldn't believe it. It wouldn't work because I was too nice. That was the ultimate stab in the back. So I went through a week of just going, forget it, I'm just gonna be like them. Because they seem to get the girls and they call girls the B word.
Statistics show over half of marriages now will end in a divorce. And by no means is this a marriage documentary. But for the sake of arguing, why did you get married in the first place? Because your relationship got you there. Why did you get a divorce? Because the relationship aspect of your marriage was missing. True, you can live in the same house and be married. True, you can raise kids and pay bills and still be married. But if there's no emotional connection there, you're just going through the motions. And I'm telling you, a bad marriage or a bad relationship will affect your kids in a negative way. I guarantee you.
Have you ever seen, what would a Vietnam vet be like without a sergeant, without any backup, without any other soldiers, nobody but a Vietnam vet in Vietnam? When he came home, how would he be? And that's me. I had to go through all that street, war, everything, the same drugs that everybody else get turned out on. You know, where I would have been stopped short, I made it past. And here's where I am. But because I made it past, I missed some lessons, you know what I'm saying? And you can see the lessons that I missed when you talk to me. You can see where I haven't had a father when you talk to me. You know what I'm saying? You can see where I spent a lot of my time in the streets when you talk to me. Because the words that I say are not words that come from a mother's mouth or a father's mouth. It's words that come from a pimp's mouth or a prostitute or a hustler or a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? But to me, these were my role models.
Now this was for all you so-called players and tough guys out there that think I'm calling you out or hating because I wrote Lover or Loser. I know why you act the way you do. I know a lot of you have been burnt so bad by a woman that you vow to never ever give your heart to a woman again. And I'm here to tell you that's crazy. That's like two complete strangers walking in a mall or walking into a store together and a police officer is watching them. One chooses to shoplift while the other doesn't. Should the police officer arrest both of them or the one that shoplifted? You're right, the one that shoplifted. Because the other guy shouldn't pay for the mistakes that the other guy did. And that's how we do in relationships. We tend to let our new partners, our new relationships, our new marriages or whatever, we tend to let those fail or suffer the consequences of our ex's actions. And I'm here to tell you that's wrong. Every situation is new. We just need to make sure we don't make it easy for it to happen again. And don't let the media, songs, television, anything fool you. Your favorite rapper, actor, or anybody you look up to wants to be in a real relationship or married someday. It just takes a real man to recognize when he needs help.
Had I had a father, had I had some of these opportunities, I'd have been able to help my mother more. She wouldn't have went the road she went. I could have been a better son. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't have went that road. It was the absence of my father. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with him being daddy not being there. My mother's dealing with him being my man not being there. You know, so many problems in our community that affect everything. So by me not having that, I ain't never want to hear nothing about no kind of relationship between a black man and a black woman. I knew they didn't work. Because as far as I knew, my daddy was the coolest dude out there. And my mama was a panther. So if they didn't work, it don't work. That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? And going out there, you know what I'm saying? It's like watching my mother just go through changes and everything. It's like my mother's my partner. She a soldier. You know, she a soldier like I'm a soldier. You know, and I watched the game that she went through. If I would have went the same way my mother went had not she did her route and showed me where it went wrong with her.